Hi, it's Dave Diegelman with Equity Real Estate. Hey, I wanted to take a few minutes today and just go over online presence with you and the importance of online presence in real estate. So today I'm going to randomly just select some of our luxury homes in St. George, Utah. It's 12/5/2019. So let's go to the first one. The detail sheet on our MLS is just that. It's just a detail sheet. Details never sell the property. They just fill in the details. The meat of the matter is really photos. That's where your presence starts because that's where people click through to look at a property. So let's take a look at this one. This is listed at almost 1.7 million, or 1.6 million, 1.575. Right off the bat, one of the challenges I have is gray, cloudy, rainy days are depressing. So they don't work so good in enticing a buyer to go into the property. We go inside the property and they're showing the entry here. Unfortunately, this is not an architectural photograph. So see how these lines aren't vertical? So it immediately doesn't lend itself to a professional look to it. But let's go further into the property. Now, this is a very professional architectural photograph. The lines are all vertical. It shows really well. The only challenge that I have with this is it's very, very cluttered. And unfortunately, some of us in real estate, we don't always have the option of getting the clients to declutter a house when we ask them to. But you see in this photo, this is going to appeal only to someone who's specifically looking for this style of home. The other 95% of the population, it's probably going to, not be so enticing. But looking at the rest of the photos, beautiful photography. It's all professionally done on the inside here. So, all in all, a pretty good job. Now we get to photo number 20 and we see that this is a horse property. Well, that's pretty important because this is going to be sold to someone. It's a working horse ranch. So it's going to be someone obviously who's into horses, as they have a lot of facilities here. So let's look at the virtual tour. And virtual tours you're going to find are done in one of three ways. Typically, it's a drone that shows the outside of the house. Once in a while, it will be just the inside of the house where it's just a rehash and a slideshow of the existing photos. And then very seldom do you have a true video where it shows the inside and the outside, and video as well as photography. So I'm impressed with this one because it really shows the horse facilities well. It shows that it's close to town. Great representation on the outside of the house. Let's see if they show the inside of the house. So we're going over there and nope, it's just a rehash of what was already shown on the outside of the house, so really nothing of the inside of the house at all. Let's go over to another listing, and again, this is just random. I just picked these off of our hot sheet today. So this one, photographs, and I'm not trying to put any individual realtors down or anything like that. Let's just look at this one. Again, the lighting's not really good for professional photography. You can't see inside the shadows of the porches. Kind of a gloomy looking day, but not as gloomy as the other one where it was actually raining. 5 photos on the outside, just showing different angles. Now I gotta say there's better placement for this because most people who look at listings, most of them, the majority are women, and they're looking for the kitchen to get into the heart of the matter. Again, not professional architectural photography. The lines are all crooked. It's not done with professional photography. That's all I can say about it. Lighting's not very good at all. This is a great example right here. I mean, they have great views, and so you want to show that, but you also want to show the rest of the house. So it's a photographer that's not used to doing professional architectural photography. Let's bring you over to another listing. This is a listing that we just listed not too long ago in our luxury golf course community of Entrada. And I wanted to share with you, just bringing people into the property. So This is showing the back lighting at sunset, so it's beautiful lighting that brings out the fire pit and other things like that. Um, Again, this is photographed at sunset, but showing off the art galleries on the entry, going into the house, a wow factor. I wasn't nuts about the dull lighting here, but we did it after sunset so that the architectural lighting inside the house would show up a little bit better. But within 7 photos, getting into the kitchen, and obviously this is a gourmet kitchen, great for entertaining. We want to show both details of the space and the amenities, as well as how it feels to be there. So this is one of the details of the leather granite, which is just spectacular. Let's go on into the house a little bit. We're going to show various lighting in the house, different times of the day, so that you can see on a view home like this how it affects the home and how spectacular the actual design of the home is. Let's go forward. Obviously a beautiful home, lots of beautiful spaces within the home. Want to jump forward to something that every single person going through this home falls in love with, and that's this. This is the powder room, or the 4th bedroom bathroom. And when we built the house, I actually didn't build the house. I worked with the clients who bought the house. And when they were building, I was telling them there's this beautiful onyx that you can do for countertops, and it's backlit and it just looks stunning. Well, they took it a step further and found quartz, and look at the beauty of this. So what we did on the photograph is we had one photo with the bathroom lights on, the next one with it off, so you can kind of get an idea of that. So again, just, clean photos. It looks like a space that people would like to be in. They could see themselves being in. It's not too cluttered. I want to take you over to the virtual tour, the video of this, and I'm going to share with you one of our shortened versions of the video, just to kind of show you what we do in videos. But anyway, again, we use both the stills and actual video to show the house. We want to show some of the detail, the grandeur of the property, but see how the video brings in like kind of life to it also. So we will intersperse that in every so often just to give it that real video life. But again, a balance of showing details, but the overall feel of the house. We don't want to give every detail of the house away. We just want to entice people into the house. Back area, the living area, the amenities of Entrada, which are really incredible. But this just gives you a taste of, different presentations online, and, kind of how important they are. Because if you think about it, most people aren't going to buy a property online. I mean, occasionally it happens. I've never had it happen in 17 years, but most of them are going to be clicking through to the next photo if they're enticed. There's a very specific sequence that we want to use in that. And I hope this has helped you out a little bit. If I can ever help you on anything, just give me a call, and look forward to meeting you someday.